Did you like that? That were posh. I put that in while I were waiting to see if it had actually linked. Oh, did you like it? I'm learning how to do our graphics finally. See? Cheeky over there. Boom. Yeah, I thought I'd mess about with that until people started coming on the comments, and then it's like, I've got more. It says we're connected, but nothing's loaded yet. So while it loads, shall I play with graphics, show you what I've been doing? Oh, there you are. Suzanne's in, first in the room. Oh, Suzanne, good evening. Lovely to have your company this evening. Who else have we got? We've got our lovely Julie. Good evening, Julie. It's cowed out there, isn't it? Hello, Di. Lovely to see you back in the room. Well, Nikki, who has won that canvas. I kept forgetting to look at my iPad. I can't get our emails yet on anything other than my iPad, and I kept forgetting to look at it to get your address, but I will sort that out for you. I'm going to post office tomorrow. We've got lovely Jane, we've got lovely Anne, we've got Helen, we've got Deborah, we've got Catherine. You're at Looks, thank you. I've had it proper cut. Louise, we've got Pat and Piglet. Hey, there was a piglet. I was reading something the other day about a piglet and I thought of you. We've got lovely Carol. We've got our Mandy's in the room. Alison watching on the YouTube. Hello there. Oh, David from Lanzarote. Oh, tell you what, it's going to be better than it is here. It's fleeing. Well, it's not cold, but it's miserable out there. We got Catherine. Hi there, Catherine and Christine. Posh shirt. Hey, it's a good one, isn't it? It came from Vinted. So did my jeans. Everything's second hand, but I love Vinted. But everything's second hand. Oh, Marcia from Colorado. Oh, I always love it when we get someone over the seas. It's really exciting, which I know is ridiculous, but I find it dead exciting. It's like, oh, someone's watching us and they're not even round the corner. Oh, it's lovely to have your company, everybody. Hello there, lovely Carol. Thank you ever so much for joining us. It's always lovely. Right, Sylvia. Oh, boss. Everything's good with me or Marianne. Everything's all right. We've got Mike. We've got Fiona. Yeah, I like this shirt. Cheap as chips it was, or Fiona, because second hand. Yeah, I love Vinted. It's addictive though, isn't it? Celia, hello there. From Damp Bolton, innit? It's rubbish, isn't it? Lovely Vanessa, we got Alison, we got our Sarah's in the building. Sheila and our lovely Jane's back saying hello to Mandy. Well, gang, it's lovely to... Hello there, Alison. It's lovely to have your company, everybody. Now, I'm going to be good tonight because a lot of times I do a lot of chunnering first, but I watched a few lives recently and I noticed quite a few of them. The first quite a long time was spent just saying hello or just chunnering, and I got bored and I stopped watching. So I'm not going to do that. So I will say hello to, oh, we've got one in Florida. Literally just, Mike's in Florida. Hi. See, I get excited. If you're over the seas, it's fabulous. Oh, thank you, Diane. I'm glad. Manchester. Hey, Pam, I've been to Manchester today. Oh, thank you very much. I'm really liking it. It's proper short. Proper short. Now left, I'm loving it. It feels great when it's this short. I love it. Yeah, we went to Manchester today to see... I forgot where we went to see. Oh, it's in... Yeah, I've completely forgot where I've just been today. But it's for a workshop. So our Pam, we're definitely going to be doing workshops in Manchester. Definitely. So yeah, completely forgot where I've been. Met up with Arlo Withers. It were really nice. Really good to see her. And the building is beautiful. So we're going to definitely be doing workshops, and hopefully... I'd like, obviously in a little while, but hopefully do some events there as well. So that's the plan of action. Really exciting, actually, really exciting. Who else have we seen hello? Was shirt sleeves weather in Blackpool yesterday? Yeah, I know it was lovely yesterday, wasn't it? Oh, south of France, Debbie's on her holidays as well. Get you lot escaping. Gorton, that's where we were, Jill. That's literally where we were. Gorton Monastery. Oh my gosh, it was lovely. Really, really lovely. And our Lou is looking so well. She's doing so well. Hello there, lovely Jill. I don't know what I was saying then. Yeah, it was beautiful. Some near a week before last. Oh, honestly, Pam, I'm all over at shop, aren't I? I tell you, I'm always travelling here, there, and everywhere. So I love the card behind you. It's posh, isn't it? Now that wasn't off into that. That was a birthday present actually from Mum. But yeah, it's beautiful that. Free people, I do rather like free people. But that's a birthday present one, is that one. It's nice, isn't it? I like that. It's one of them as well. It always looks a bit scruffy, but it's lovely. Or is it cowed? Oh, thank you so much. I'm so pleased everyone's liking me. That's our Terry Kim, isn't it, love? Everyone's loving my shirt. I'm really pleased because I love this. I think it's fabulous. And I did have, where did I put my jumper? Oh, I must have left my jumper. No, shall I show you my jumper? Where's your jumper? Look, do you like my jumper? Isn't that fabulous? Vinted. Isn't that just fabulous? And look at the sleeves. Aren't they good? Ain't that good? I love this jumper. It's just so cool. At first when I got it, I was like, ooh. But now I've fallen absolutely in love with it. Love it, love it, lovely. And again, about 5 off into the summer. Love it. Right then, lovelies. Hi from Blair. Oh, hi from Blair, Debbie's husband. Oh, fabulous. Allowed in this holiday. Oh, that's really funny. I like that she's allowed you, A, to go on holiday, and B, to take over messaging. That's so funny. Yeah, it will be cool. Doing Manchester will be really cool. The jumper is well good, isn't it? Well good. It's really, really cool. Dancing in the disco. Don't. I remember that song. That came in my head as well. What did I say to put that in my head? Oh, where's your jumper? Bird bumper. That's the one, isn't it? Yeah, that's why. I do love a daft sleeve. I do. Normally I wear it on telly, don't I? I'm dipping in paint. Now then, lovelies. Hope it's not involving... Oh, good grief, Lynn. No, I hope not. No crafting that jumper. I'm not doing it. I'm really, 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 really good. Yes, I did see lovely Sarah Millsop. No, she's not joining us because our Sarah's got a proper job these days. She's working in... where's she working? I can't remember. I can't even remember where I went today, let alone where Sarah is working. No, the reason I was seeing Sarah is, you know that she set my craft shop up. Well, I'm going to take that on because now she's not in industry. She's like, oh, Leonie, do you want it? And I thought, yeah, I quite fancy that. So that's what I was doing with our Sarah. So we were having little discussions, but it all has to be finalised and stuff. But yeah, that's another one of my little ventures. You know what I mean? Adventures. What's that? Even though I can't believe you're live, normally too late and on catch up. We're live, Gillian, we're live, hurrah! Well then, ladies and gentlemen, because we've got a few gents in today, I am going to crack on because, as I said, when I've watched the others, if it goes on for more than 10 minutes, I get a bit bored if they're chunnering on too much. So, I'll put on, because I've created some graphics, look. So tonight, I'm going to be playing with, I'm going to be playing with some Stamperia goodies. So if you have a look on the website, there's going to be 20% off our lovely Stamperia goodies. And obviously, if you don't know our website, that's the website. I'm just chuffed that I managed to do that. And I'm going to be combining them with our brand new stamps, which is going to block my head out. Hello. That's great, innit? If I ever have to have a yawn or I need to hide from you all, I'm going to stick that in. So if anything I need to hide behind, that's going in. So yeah, I'm going to be working with our Rodrigo stamps. And of course, there's 20% off all the Stamperia goodies. So do have a look, because we've got some beautiful books. And I wanted to do Stamperia because A, I love them. But B, I wanted to obviously use our brand new stamps, but see how they work with other things. Next week, I hope... I'm hoping me and Sarah will be able to do a little bit of something, but that's next week. That's next week. Don't get ahead of myself. If I haven't said hello to absolutely everybody, then I am sorry, but hello to everybody, and it's absolutely lovely to have your company. Thank you ever so much. We really, really appreciate your company. Right, I'm going to crack on because... Now, first of all, look, I even remembered to change the camera. Poof. Don't you worry about being a bit late or Sue. You're here now, and that's the main thing. Sandra's in the building. Hello there, lovely Sandra. So lovely, gang. What I'm going to do today... Oh, I don't want to show you that already. So I'm going to use, as I say, I'm going to use some of our lovely Rodrigo stamps. If you do want this one, it's called Believe Nothing. And when we're on TV, this was the one that was the most popular, actually. The skull one. And I love that, because that's kind of the most spooky, isn't it? But this was the one that was the busiest. It was like, that's amazing. I'm so pleased everyone's into that. But I love that. I think that's such a cool stamp. So I wanted to use him, but I wanted to use some of my gorgeous Stamperia papers, mainly because I was tidying my Stamperia goodies, and it was like, oh, look at all these papers. So I thought, right, I'm going to dig my papers out. Now, this one, let me just move my pad a second, because I can't show you this with my pad in the way. So this one is the beautiful Vintage Library, and this is one of those from Christina. We love, love, love Christina. And this is just the backgrounds. What I love about the backgrounds is the fact that you can do so much with them, because they're, at the end of the day, you know, they're a background, but look at the state. I mean, they are cool. It's one of them though. You know, when you look at your papers and you want to use everything, it's like, oh, I want to use that one, I want to use that one. And you have to sort of be really good with yourself and no, just use one paper, dear. But these are just beautiful. I love the background pads. I am so pleased they do these. And they don't do them with every collection, but it makes your main pad go further. And obviously, these go so well with other stuff. When I was deciding what to use, it was I nearly said a throat. That's not the expression after. It was a toss between, oh, that doesn't sound nice either. Anyway, it was a choice between this one. I love that one. Look at all, do you know what? I find them dead interesting as well. Hey, I tell you what, actually, at the monastery today, there was a book fair, and I did buy some beautiful old papers, because I want to design stuff like this. I don't know how to do it yet, though, so that's a new skill set I have to learn. But I do want to do stuff like that for us, you know, because I love stuff like that. But aren't they just beautiful? I love that as well, because it actually does look like part of a bound book, doesn't it? And like how it's all sewn with like the metal on there. Ugh, love it. Absolutely love it. But anyway, so it was that one or that one. This one is one. I'm going for that page. And that is actually the back page. And do you know what? With Stamperia, when they say that there's like 10 sheets or whatever they say in here, 10 double-sided, it doesn't include these. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are your 10 sheets. So that's not included in the 10. And that's not included in the 10. That's really good, isn't it? So really you've got 12. But they only say 10. It's very good, is that? Just in case you've never noticed that before. I had to remind myself. I know I sell Stamperia every month. But I did have to remind myself that that was the case. Because I kind of forgot, you know. It was one of those things that I forgot I knew. So that's the one. A toss up. Tossed up. Oh. Yeah, maybe that isn't the expression. An old book fair. Honestly, it was lovely, Debbie. I love an old book fair. It was so, so nice. Happy birthday, Fiona. Is it your birthday? Who else's birthday is it? I've missed that one. I will have a look through. I tell you what as well, our Sarah said, if you're just going through and you're not looking up much, tell people if they've got a question, have a look through the messages after. This was Sarah's advice, and Sarah's very clever. She said, if you're just getting into your demo straight away, then look through the all the questions and everything, all the comments and everything later on. And if you have got a question that you want me to spot when I'm just scrolling through, put a big Q on it. Because I'm getting into demo a bit quicker than I normally do, so put a big Q on it first, big Q, and then when I scroll through, if there's any Qs, I'll be able to find it. Okay, so that's if you've any questions. Obviously, you lot are a right friendly bunch, so a lot of times if you ask a question, the gang already swoop in and answer anyway, or Mandy's there to help as well. So, but if you do have questions, put a Q, and when I'm looking through later, I'll have a look. Oh, it's really sweet. You're all right. Oh, not till next Tuesday. Oh, well, have a lovely birthday on Tuesday. Yeah, the pages are absolutely gorgeous. Really, really lovely. I only got one beer. Well, you're very lucky, David. Oh, a beer. Do you know what? I couldn't have a beer just yet. I've eaten that much for tea. You know, when you eat that much, you're just bursting. My stomach's full as. Right, that looks like the lights on it, doesn't it? It isn't. I've already put paint on. Now, the reason being, so I wanted to use some rice paper as well. I adore Stamperia rice paper. It's just stunning. Edge to edge, absolutely exquisite. This one, I can't remember which collection this came from, but it's just divine. So this is one at Rice Papers. Now, I've already painted on it, and I'm painting on it because I'm going to be over stamping on it. No, Sylvia, I didn't find your samples. I was thinking about this today because I don't know where they've gone. When I was looking all the way through pictures, it were like, so I need to have a little look. It's interesting actually, because at work the other day, we had someone different on security, and I didn't realise that, she's absolutely adorable actually, but she put my finished samples in, like we have a little presenter drawer thing, and she put them in there, and I didn't realise. So I will have another look, but I went in there because I went to raid for me chocolate. So they weren't in there, so I just don't know where they can be. You sent it registered, didn't you? Did it say been delivered? Because, yeah, I will have to, I need to find where they've gone, because, yeah, they weren't there, which is proper annoying, because your samples look well, they're always beautiful, aren't they? Always beautiful. Right then, but no, Sylvia, not in that, innit? Ugh, tell you, post. Okay, so I've put paint on that because I want to overstamp on this. If I overstamped directly on there, without anything behind it, then obviously it can get lost in the actual design. You know, it's, yes. It is our lovely Marina. Okay then, Sylvia, I'm going to have to see where she's put them. Yeah, it's our lovely Marina. Oh, she's so nice. She's such a sweetheart, but I have no idea where she's put them. Okay, thank you, Sylvia. I will have a look when I'm back in. I'm nipping back in Tuesday. I'm not working Tuesday, but I'm nipping back in. So I'll have a little look then. Okay, now, I don't know why, but thank you, Sylvia. I will have a look. Oh, a lovely, lovely, lovely Marina. This is, what am I going to say then? I love this stamp. It's absolutely gorgeous. I'm rummaging, everybody. I'm rummaging for my finger. It's absolutely beautiful, is this? Such a good stamp. So I'm going to stamp on my rice paper. That's what I was going to say. I have no idea why I decided to put it slap bang in the middle. There's no reason for that. And I don't normally do things like that because it's like, it's a waste, isn't it? But I did. So there you go. Right, let's ink it up. So inking it up with good old VersaFine Claire. I'm going in with black. I was going to put, did I not re-ink these ones? I surely did. I was going to put clear embossing powder over this. But do you know what I cannot find? Clear embossing powder. I have so much embossing powder. How on earth can I not find clear? It drives, honestly, there's basics that I know I have. Of course I have. You know, of course I do. But clear embossing powder. Now, sorry, I'm going to try and dim that light. That's not gone any better. That's not gone any better. Maybe I'll turn that light off overhead because that isn't the light. Yeah, that is. Right, okay. And that's a bit better, isn't it? Because otherwise all you see is that light. I need to faff with that and angle it. Okay, I've probably inked that enough. It doesn't feel like I've re-inked that ink pad, which is annoying. Me and my re-inkers. I do have an issue, don't I, with my re-inkers. Right, and I'm going to stamp it there. So you can see the paint underneath it. You know, without that, we wouldn't be seeing that image. It'd be a lot, it'd just be too far into the background. So let's just squidge this down. Let me have a look and see what you guys have been doing. Oh, what's that, Sylvia? Please do share. Looking forward to seeing what you've done. Oh, I don't know what's that. I love how you guys chat between yourselves. It's lovely because when I come back and look, I'm like, you've just been having a lovely chat. Hey, Blair, these are the stamps Debbie's ordered for you. Whoop, whoop. Are they a present for him? Now, Debbie, does Blair... Great name, by the way. I've never heard that as an actual Christian name. That's this. Arava. What were our Prime Minister called? Oh, no, it was surname, weren't it? Oh, good grief. Don't. I forgot. All right. Now, oh, that's rubbish. Now, this is annoying. This is because that ink pad wasn't re-inked. See? Wasn't re-inked. Proper annoying because now I'm going to have to try and go back in and over stamp, which is not what I wanted to do. And it is really annoying because my re-inker, I know, is at work. I hate the fact I've only got one re-inker and I have to remember it. Sorry, I'm just going over here to look for a darker ink pad because I have to remember to bring it up with me and then take it back down with me. It's proper annoying. Let me just see if this ink pad's got ink in it. Is that one sticky as well? This might be sticky. Is the old dry one sticky? Oh yeah, the old dry one is old and dry. Sorry everyone, bear with. I'm just going through all my ink pads to see if they're all as bad as each other. And I don't try them now because they might all be dry. Oh, that's so annoying. So annoying. Right, let me come back round. Yeah, it is a bit of an issue, is that. We didn't get as many re-inkers as we needed when I ordered them. They didn't, so I've literally got one and obviously I've got stuff up here and down there. So it does mean that, yeah, if I forget to re-ink something, which I obviously have done with that one, that's proper annoying. And I've got about 5 black ink pads up here. And then the same when I get down south. So it means, you know, by the time I've re-inked them all, that's it. Now, if this doesn't work, if the overstamping doesn't work, then, well, we're just going to call it a night and I'm going to go home and sulk. I'm only joking. Let's just hope. It's a bit tricky, is this? So nobody breathe. I'm just seeing if it's landing in the right place. Oh, there goes my head again. So, this is either fabulous. Yeah, this is what I've gone for. Because the brown, it does look quite spooky. Thank you. You're all so lovely. It does look ghostly. Not what I'm looking for, but it did, didn't it? You're all so lovely. You're just all like, it's okay. Oh, I can make mistakes with best of them. Honestly, it does do my head in. Before today, I've had to actually buy re-inkers from other people's websites, which is mad, innit, when you've got your own website. Look, that's miles better, and that's the brown. It wasn't quite on point, but I can get away with it, I think. Not perfect, but I can get away with it. See, it just looks like there's a tiny bit of drop shadow, doesn't it? So yeah, it looks like it's part of paper. So it's okay. I am going to give this a dry. Now, because I am working with VersaFine Clay, I want to give it a bit of a blast with heat gun to dry it, because as we know, VersaFine Clay does stay open a bit longer. And I don't want to then go and put my finger in this as well. Which is why, if I had used embossing powder, clear embossing powder, it'd have been perfect. I do need to get myself some clear embossing powders, etc. I'll have to get me wow ordering. But that should be okay. And now, weeping rice paper as well, it kind of knocks it back a little bit anyway, but let me show you, it does look good. On this paper, doesn't it look good on that paper? I really like it on that paper because it does look spooky, doesn't it? It's got a proper good spooky vibe on that paper. So I think I've got away with it. I think we're okay. I'll just have to remember I can't use that black ink pad until I get the re-inker from Arundel. I'll have to remember. Oh, note to self. So frustrating. Okay, so that's him. Everything's sorted there. Now, what I want to do before I do anything else is bring a little bit of ink. So I'm going to use some of my pencils. Now, I haven't actually, the one colour I've got missing out of here is black, but that's okay, because I'm going to use... what is that then? No, I think that's dark brown. But it doesn't matter, because I'm actually going to use this one anyway. And what I'm going to do is create, got my water brush, is create a little bit going round it, is just create some shadow. So, just taking this round, first of all, to create a bit more shadow. And this actually, because of that sort of drop shadow that I've already created, it'll work perfectly. So it'll almost look like I were meant to do it. So just emphasising some of those darker areas, like so. Just going round there, like that. I quite like that. And then with the water, and I'm also going to go in here, because that is actually kind of an open space. See, it does look spooky now, doesn't it? And then let's just get that so it gives me that really quite heavy drop shadow, like that. And then when I put water there, that should darken that up a little bit as well. And I'll just darken that slightly, like so. There we go. So that's just giving it a bit more intensity around there, like that. Okay, and then in there, I hope I don't fall out with this. Keep going, Leone. Don't fall out with him already, because it's a bit too early in the night to be falling out with your work, isn't it? Bit too early in the night. This one, though, no, it does look spooky. This one is quite good. If you do fall out with it, chop it off there. You know what I mean? I am tempted. I'm tempted now to chop it off. But hands make great shadows. Heads make... Is my head in way again? Oh, it's just... I tell you, if I move that a bit... Are you ready? I'm moving camera. And angle it just a little bit. I think that might be better. And hopefully... I still can't lean over too much. Might be a bit better though, as long as I remember not to lean over too much. Right, okay, it's getting that angle on my camera. Oh. One day, folks, it's going to be perfect. It's going to be perfect. I love this, Louise. Why? Louise, can you expand on your why? Why? Just why? That really makes me giggle. Oh, there. Why chop it? Oh, I see. Why? Just it made me giggle that, sorry Louise. Because Louise, no, this is if I fall out with things. As I'm doing things, I fall out with them. So if I fall out with an image, chop it up. So if you chop it up, the bit that I'm falling out with, it changes the look of it. So yeah, at the minute I'm all right with it. I haven't fallen out 100%, but if you do, and that's always a way of getting out of something. If you're not your head so much. Oh yeah, it does quite a focus. It's really annoying. It focuses in right in on my head, doesn't it? Which thankfully at the minute super clean. So woohoo. But oh, don't worry, Louise, it made me giggle. It just made me giggle. So yeah, so that's why. So if I find I do fall out with things, but rather than giving up, just chop it up. And that just changes things. And it's really interesting, actually, when you do stuff like that, when you are working, if you fall out with something, because as soon as you start like chopping it up, it's interesting how it completely changes it. Anyway, that's my beautiful, that's my fabulous skull. I'm going to put my pencil back so I don't lose my pencils. And then I'm going to move on to my pad. So I'm going to work in one of my gorgeous pads again. Now, we are going to be ordering some more of these. I have to go back and get that sorted, but we're definitely going to be ordering some more of the pads. I hope everybody's been working in the pads, because they are a thing of beauty. And they are, they're just absolutely lovely. If you haven't joined yet, join the Art Inspirations Creations group, because people share what they've been doing in the pads, and it is really, really lovely. Our lovely Di set a special bit up for just the pads on the page, I think, didn't you, Di? So do have a little look on there. Now, I'm going to tear the page. So I'm going to tear it. So it's going to be kind of half and half, okay? So it's going to be coming down centre here. So I'll just do a faint line like that, and then we can give it a tear, like so. There you go. Yeah, do you know what? I fall out with stuff all the time when I'm making things. But sometimes you just got to stick with it, haven't you? Because sometimes, you know, you can get it back again. Don't you find? Sometimes you can't. Sometimes there's no saving it. But sometimes it's, you know, you just carry on and it actually works out okay. But yeah, sometimes it's like, well, there ain't no saving that. Now, I'm actually wetting this. Okay, with rice paper, it works even better when you wet it. But even regular paper, if you wet it, I'm using my stamping platform, and just tearing along, and you get a really nice torn edge. I'm tearing it towards me, so I'll see the actual paper. See, I really like that, and I'm going to do the same down the bottom, so it'll sit on the bottom of the page as well. So, put this here. I highly recommend having a dirty, just something dirty, either a dirty platform, dirty water, dirty surface, because then when you tear it, you know, it's not a really clean tear. See, absolutely on purpose. It's not just because I just put it in the bin. No, Sylvia, no. That's harsh woman. How possibly could you? But yeah, so nice torn page there. Let's do the same there. So, and it's nice because each one page is this, you know, 1 12 by 12 page, but you've almost got two completely different looks, but obviously the colour palette works perfectly. So let's just do that tear as well. I'm not going too close to the top because otherwise it's really tricky to tear. And then I'll just bring that page in so I know where to tear it. So it's going to be about there. Now, I haven't looked at my emails yet, ladies and gentlemen. But as you probably know, our lovely Mandy has got a new fairy baby in the family. So I will have a little look at that, and I'll have to share photos of little Toby. I can't wait. But yeah, I didn't have a chance to look because I was getting set up for tonight, so I didn't have a chance to look at my emails. But I will have a little look, and she sent a photo, so we'll be able to see her, which I'm very excited about. So I will share our lovely lovely little Dobby, who's a new member to the family, to the Mandy family, which is really sweet with little Tig. I've been babysitting Guidon, but he has gone. Well, he's gone back to his home, but his mum's not there yet. She's not back from holidays yet. But he is being looked after. But he's so scared, little baby. They had to get him for a walk. They had to take his. He sleeps in he has a little cage, one of the little cage things, whatever they're called, and he goes in there mainly because he's terrified of life. So he goes in there, and they had to take it to pieces just to get him out. Isn't that sad, little baby? Because he was just too scared. Honestly, he's scared of his own shadow. Right, so this is going on. I'm going to put it on this side, but I don't want to just put the rice paper down as is. So I want to take a little bit of the rice paper, but of course I want to take some off there. So as ever, going in with my water brush, like so. I think Lola and Indy were quite pleased when Gideon went home, because they were like, we've got you back to ourselves. Although when I come up here, I mean, Indy's just so ridiculously happy. I think she did sulk at my stepdad a little bit though, because when we got up he wasn't there, and she literally ran round the house looking for him, and he weren't there. And when he did come home, she didn't go and greet him, and I'm like, she's sulking at you because you weren't in when she got home. Isn't that funny? Oh, they're the best thing, aren't they? There, let's have a little look, see what he looks like. I just adore that paper on there. I just think that looks so good. It just blends beautifully, doesn't it? Love that, absolutely love that. I'm kind of tempted to have some of it coming off the edge there, because I really like that as well. Yeah, I'm going to have that. So I'm going to have this. So I'm going to tear. Now, I'm not going to keep a straight edge up here either, because I don't want to. I think if I kept a straight edge up here, it'd look too flat and almost like a punctuation. Do you know what I mean? It'd be too much like a full stop. We don't want that. We want a nice gradiated-ish line. So let me pop that on as well. Love, love, love this paper. It is beautiful. You'll be happy to know this week I got all my glue pots off. If you've watched me before, you probably know that half the time I go and try and get my glue, and I've sealed all my glue pots up. I haven't today. I've actually got glue pots that I can get in. So, hurrah! I hear you say. So, now it's deciding where I'm going to put him. Kind of like him there. I love him there. Don't you think it makes it look like an old treasure map or something? Don't it look good? Really, really love that. So, okay, let's get this glued and in. So first of all, before I do that, let's take the pages and get some ink on here. I thought I were organised, but I forgot to pick up a sponge. I was so close, everybody. So close yet so far. So let me just get a little old brush to get this blended. I'm using good old Scotch Timber, which is one of my faves recently, and I know we need to get some of these for the website. So let me pull this down like so. So obviously with this, I'm just going to go around the edge and get this blended. And it's just because it's like gives it real atmosphere, doesn't it? And I love doing this when you've got a good torn edge. You can you see it's forcing the paper up, and I love that because it gives it real texture. It looks gorgeous. So going around the edge there and just getting that really cool sort of distressed edge. So it's going to look like an old manuscript. I think it's going to look like old treasure map. This is the treasure map. It just suits because that's what he looks like. It's like, it's so scary, you know. In fact, I'm not going to stick this in yet because if I do, it'll be trickier to stamp on it, and I still want to stamp on that one, so I'm not going to do that. What? Did you find your Missing Dilutions journal? I didn't, Lynn, because I didn't look for it. However, I found the box, and you know how I thought it were upstairs? Yeah, it wasn't. So I don't know what I'm thinking of that were upstairs. It was just in my room. I tell you, Lynn, I am so confused where everything in my life is. Since I haven't got my craft room, it's really difficult remembering where things are anymore. But I am gonna I'm starting to get things organised. I already started to at home, well, Oundle home. Yeah, I'm starting to get things in order. Which is why I dug out all my gorgeous Stamperia papers and brought them up, because I thought, oh, that's cool. I can start playing with these, which will be nice because I can use them up. But it means they're not just going to be sat in a box somewhere. Right, let's get a bit of texture on this. So just folding that paper round and scrunching it. So we're getting a little bit of texture at the corners. If it feels a bit too tricky to do, just wet it. It's easier when you wet it. But I'm just popping a little bit of texture in there. Not much. I don't want it really ratty. Especially because I don't want to see the other side of this one, because that isn't a decorative one. So just a bit of movement on the side. I don't want to completely crunch it. There, okay. Now this one I am going to glue in, because this one I'm happy with that. I'm not going to stamp anything extra on this one, I don't think. What do you mean pad lid go? Don't know. It'll turn up. Let's just pop that there so I don't put my elbow in it. And let's bring this in. So pop that there, and the glue I'm going to use is a good old Slap It On. My super thick Slap It On. I have to get my stuff ready actually for India. Oh my gosh. I can't believe. Actually, I have got, it was me Slap It On mat that I couldn't. Oh, actually, no. In fact, rather than super thick Slap It On, I'm not going to use that yet. Sorry, everybody, I'm changing my mind. I'm going to use the matte Slap It On for this, actually. Yeah, it's India soon, folks. Oh, David, it feels like ages, doesn't it, since you and I, Brig, came with us to India, and then you came with us. Doesn't it feel like ages ago? It's that time of year again. I'm so excited. I'm going, October, I'm really lucky. I'm going away on 2 holidays in October. Well, first one's a holiday. I mean, India, of course, it's not a holiday, darlings. I'll be working. It's just, I'm so excited. It's so good, and it'll be so nice to see Kay and Alfie. I haven't seen them in ages. I don't know if Kay's coming, if Alfie's coming this time. But, what's that? Oh, lovely Diana. Hello there, Diana. I've been taking dogs for a walk. Oh, Diana, isn't it? It just gets dark. It's like, literally like someone turns the light off, isn't it? It's like, what on earth is this? It's just rubbish, isn't it? It's rubbish. I'm hating that bit. This time last year we're going. Oh, Shirley, yeah. And it gone fast. Honestly, it's just, yeah. Oh, do you wish you were coming again? It is so good, isn't it good? It's such a good experience. I am so excited. I haven't got anything ready. Well, I still haven't got anything ready. I've got my passport and I've got my visa, So what else do you need? Jabs, maybe. I haven't got them. I forgot about them this time. But because I got like my things last time, my really important ones, I haven't been as bothered, which I'll probably really live to regret. What else do I need? But I need to get the kit ready that I'm demoing. I need to design something, so I have to get that to Alfie tomorrow, really. So that needs doing. So, I'm so excited. Right, that's going on there. So I'm putting adhesive on the back. I'm then putting adhesive on the page. This is matte, so I know it's not going to shine through. And the reason I'm using this one as opposed to the slap it on the thick, because the thick is thick, it's not as quick to get that coverage. This one's got nice quick coverage, so it's just easier to put on. But then let's put him on, and I still haven't got our glues back in stock. That's another thing on my list of 1,000 things. And there we go, and let's glue him. Now look at him, he looks great, doesn't it? And that paper on this book just looks amazing. And I love it because the frayed edges, they just blend in with the page on the book. Because the page is all frayed, the glue does need a little bit of time actually. I might end up putting some gel medium in there because it's taken a bit of time to stick. But I love that. And I quite, with rice paper, if you get wrinkles, it just doesn't matter, does it? I mean, who cares if it's got a wrinkle in it? Because with that, it just absolutely works, doesn't it? So yeah, that's doesn't he look cool? So he's going to be middle page, like so. Obviously, it's going to be a double page spread. So this one, let's take that out, and then we can do a little bit more stamping. So with this one, we're going back to, we're going back to Rodrigo, but, oh, I forgot to make a thing for this one. I forgot to make graphics. Oh, graphics, darling. But this one is our Rodrigo Boo. Hey, so this is the Boo one. Which again is absolutely fabulous because you've got your little ghosty, you've got that lovely, lovely moon. That's the original. So that's the artwork, which is the original. I love him. I think he's so cute. But that one is sweet. And I've made it all separate, so you've got that choice. Question, does the glue not wake the ink up again? Now, that is a really good question. It can do, it can, but if I hadn't already blended the ink in, it would. But because I'd already, it's pencil, water reactive pencil, because I'd already water reactivated it, it means that I've moved it as much as it'll move. So this, it wouldn't blend out any further. And actually, I would have liked it to blend out further because when I was doing it, I didn't really want it as heavy as it was. So I would have liked it to come out further, but it didn't. So because of that, that is not budging. Like when I go in later, I might darken this and I might put some white in here and maybe some white on the toast tools just so they pop, because at the minute we're kind of losing that detail on there. But yeah, so it's just because it's been reactivated as much as it can be reactivated, if that makes sense. But that's a great question. Hey, the Q really does help, you know, because I saw that. That's really, really handy, isn't it? Oh, I know, our Patricia, our Pat. Don't call you Patricia because it's what the name you get when you're told off. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to it. You would not believe what good timing this is. I so need to do it now. I'm so looking forward to it. And I'm looking forward to Malta as well. I love Malta. And that's with my friends. I tell you who's coming to Malta as well, everybody. Our lovely Mr. Nigel Main Allen. And I haven't seen Nigel in ages. So that'll be glorious. I'm so excited. I haven't seen him in such a long time. And I really miss him. So, yeah, I'm so looking forward to that. Look, when I saw this page, and I just thought, oh my gosh, is it not designed for cobwebs? It's just like, yeah, that's perfect, isn't it? Isn't that just perfect for cobwebs? So I'm popping a little cobweb at the top, and I'm going to pop a little cobweb at the bottom, like so. And this one's, it does work. It's been designed to go around the ghost, but obviously it's got that, still got the curve in it to go around the ghost, but you can use it without, like I have there. So it works absolutely perfect, even when you're not sticking ghost on it. But I just thought, oh, that's perfect, isn't it? That is perfect for that page. And it just looks like, again, it's that spooky kind of vintage look. Now, I wanted one of the spiders on the ghost, and I'll show you. I've got a little spider on the ghost, and I've also, oh no, my other little spider's smaller. See, he's a bit smaller. He's the other little spider. Oh, love that one. I love them all, obviously. And then, for everybody who hasn't seen all the collection, that's the butterfly as well. Rodrigo is our brand new artist. It's the first collection we've had with him. And I adore his work. I think it's really, really cool. And it's different, you know, a bit out there, a bit, you know, quirky and fabulous. He's such a cool artist. He's a tattoo artist. He lives in Brazil. Isn't it good? We've got, I mean, don't you just love that we've got artists all over the world? Isn't that exciting? I mean, wouldn't it be cool to go all over the world visiting our artists? I think it should be done, don't you? But yeah, I love that. I love that we've got people all over at shop. It's so exciting. So I'm going to pop a little, there we go. I don't know, look cute. So we've got our little thingy, what's it? Dragonfly. That's a spider, Leona. Our lovely little spider. And then these. Now, these are super, super handy. These are just the dots. So they're the dots that you see around the web. But for pages like this, they're great. Because you can start bringing these in and just adding extra bits of texture here and there. So they're proper handy. And I'm going to put a few more on. Like so. So it just allows me now to build up the texture on my page. Like this. Okay. Boom. Pop a few down there like that. Okay. Marvellous. Loving that. There. Oh, good old India. Right. Sorry, I'm thinking then. I'm in my own little world thinking about India. Now, is there anything else I want to use on this page, or am I happy with this page? I'm not going to over ink this one. I'm not going to overwork it. Although I really do rather like the magic. I'm not going to overwork it, she says. However, Deborah, cute and spider. Oh, they do. I like spiders. Oh, find me ink pad lid. I like spiders are lovely. I tell you what, the other day, this one there. This week, yesterday, day before, whenever. But there's this where I walk the dogs. There's this see. Now that's nice and light. Let me see if you can see that. But it just, because of ink I'm using, I didn't want to use Versafine Clair because that would pop. So I've used my Distress because that's going to sink in a little bit more. It's going to be a bit more in the background. So it's nice and subtle. You know, you've got that beautiful sort of, that the magic is much more in the background, which is exactly what I wanted. I was tempted to start using these little ones as well, but I don't want to put too much on my page. I know what I get like. I get carried away, and before I know it, I've put loads on. But this one, I'm kind of planning to do a less is more. However, I am also tempted to put the sentiment on this one. So I might do that, but I'm going to play it by ear. I might cut that out and actually stick it on, but I'm quite liking that I haven't over-egged this one. You know, it's an actual subtle page, which never happens. So it's quite nice that I'm not overloading it. I am going to do a few splatters now already, because as I say, this one isn't going to get covered. I'm sure we're going to churn on about something then. Oh yeah, so near me, there's this, where I walk the dogs. And there's this bush, and I park right next to it, which basically meant when I opened my car door, I was almost in it, you know, that close. But it's covered in bees. Even at this time of year, it was covered in bees. And you know what? They just ignored me. Normally, that would terrify me, because I am scared of the bees. I'm moving really far back now, so you might not be able to hear a word I'm saying. But I don't want this on my nice vintage shirt. There we go. So I'm getting some proper good splatters there. But yeah, but they just didn't care about me. They weren't interested. They were trying to get the last of the pollen for the season so they can do the hibernate, so they can just, or do they all die off and then she has to do it all over again next year? I can't remember. But I just was like, just be confidently on it. It's fine. They're not interested in you. Just go about your day, love. Go about your day. Get your dogs out the car. Stop being a geedon. Stop being terrified. Yeah, they didn't mind. Bees are cute. Spiders are lovely. There we go. And then just dragging a bit of that paint in, like so. So again, it's giving it more of a distressed feel. A nice distressed vibe. Have you seen Ali and that lot on their lovely cruise? Oh, I'm so jealous. Has anyone seen him? I can't remember. I don't know if... I know our Ali's gone. I think our Christine's on this one as well. I think our Christine Bell. Looks amazing. Looks amazing. There you go. So that's that page. And I'm actually happy with this. Okay. You stay in the hive over winter. I did wonder what happened. Do they all just, is that? They just all settle down and stay in the hive? Yeah, I hate wasps. Oh, I tell you what, I'm terrified of thingies. The bigger ones, hornets. Whoa, they make me feel sick. I think, oh, good grief. When we were at Glastonbury, when we were packing down the tent, there were a dead hornet. You know how you have like your inside a bit of your tent, and then you have the actual shell of the tent, the outside shell. And it must have got in between the two layers. And it died, but near my head. Oh, and they were massive. I couldn't go near him, even though he were dead. This terrified me. I'm really pleased I haven't seen a living hornet yet. Has anybody else? Has anyone else seen living hornets yet? Oh, good grief. We would be rubbish, wouldn't we? Imagine living in a country where you got like scary things like that all the time. We'd be rubbish. If we're scared of little spiders, what would we be like in Australia? We'd be rubbish. Or our lovely American viewers, what bugs do you have? Do you have some good bugs? I don't know what bugs are in Colorado and Florida. I'm not sure. I haven't been to Colorado. I'd like to go. Anyway, chunna. Right, so doing a bit of the rolling. There we go. So that's that lovely page. Okay, now, happy with that so far. So, I know there's not much on it, but... Oh, Lynn, she was stung. She was stung by a hornet. Oh, that's horrible. Oh, hey, Alu Sims. Yeah, I'm so jealous. Oh, I'm so jealous. Yeah, it'll be amazing, won't it? It'll be amazing. Yeah, they are so lucky. Very lucky. It's such a good gig, is that, innit, Lou? It's good gig, is that? So, what I'm going to do now, I want to fill the page, right? So, I've got some other little goodies. So, I've got some rub-ons from Stamperia. Remember, everybody, if I let you forget, we have got our 20% off our lovely Stamperia. Yes, I have done graphics. Whoop. Did you see that? Did you see how smooth that were? Watch. Oh, smooth. Isn't that good? Do it again. Showing off now. You know it's going to go wrong. Yeah. So 20% off our Stamperia goodies. So I'm going to use the gorgeous rub-ons. I've also got some of these. These are the little wood chips, and these are gorgeous. So you've got fantasy, you've got mystery, you've got journey. So I thought, I'm going to use one of these as well. I quite like these as they are. I think they look really beautiful. But I think I might even leave them as they are. See, I'm going to have journey because it's, should I have the journey? Because our skull is just part of the journey. Or should I have fantasy or mystery? Maybe it'll be mystery. Oh, I quite like it in the middle of his face. The bit that are falling out with, maybe I'll cover it. I'll put it there, but I won't glue it down yet. I'll pull out the mystery. Now, when you're using these, be careful, because I were asking, weren't I, if he actually crafted, and then I forgot to check the answer because I forgot to look up again. Does he do crafting as well? That's lovely. Oh, Shirley, they go on. It's a Sega. Is that the one? Sega. Is that how you say it, or is that the old computer game from like the 90s? Sega ones. And Juliet arranges the Crafty Cruisers, I think it is. But yeah, they look really cool, and they go all over at shop. I mean, they look amazing. They look absolutely amazing. See, I might put Mystery there, but I kind of like Journey better, you know. All part of the journey. I quite like that. What do you think, guys? Remember, this isn't me crafting. This is a, you know, it's a participation. What do you think? I quite like that. I'll have a play first before I actually make my mind up. But I'm quite liking it in his go. I think that looks quite cool. Anyway, I'm going to put some of these on. Now, rub-ons are great because even though I've got all, you know, I've stuck it down and everything, I can still put my rub-ons over the top. It's going to be absolutely fine. Normally, I use ink to blend this in or paint to blend this in. I actually kind of like it as it is with this one. I quite like the sort of, you know, the blend of the paper. So I'm not going to put any paint. I might add, just seeing if it's dry enough, I might add a tiny bit of ink. Might not be dry enough yet. A tiny bit of ink round here, just to emphasise the page. And again, just to start getting a little bit more blended in with that background, like so. And then around here as well. Okay, there we go, beautiful. That's enough, that's enough. Yeah, Lou, I tell you. Hey, how are Lou? No, I'll message you after about events in Manchester. I was literally, do you know what I was going to start doing then? I was literally about to start asking Lou if she'd like to do an event in Manchester. I was literally going to start doing that whilst I'm doing a live. Having a private conversation with Lou about doing events. Amazing. I'll do that later. I'll do that later, Lou. Okay, so I'm going to do, I don't know how I'm going to do this with rub-ons. I might realise I shouldn't have done this. You know, like our, hold on a minute, where did I put my lollipop stick? You know, like our abs, he always, no, I'm too scared. He puts a whole page on, doesn't he? He doesn't cut the bits out that he uses, and that makes me really nervous. And I was going to do it, but I'm like, no, we're not doing that. We're going to cut the bits out. We're not doing that. Normally I keep it in the package, but because I were going to get a little bit brave, but we're not doing that. It's foolhardy, and I'm just not in that kind of mood. Right, okay. So let's pop a few of these rub-ons on. Now, the rub-ons are great. I think, I'm not sure if we've got any on website. We will have hopefully next week, because I know a few will be delivered. So yeah, I know they're going on, but obviously we have got the 20% currently, and it does last 24 hours, does that deal. So I'm just going to overlap some of these beautiful rub-ons. I love the rub-ons. Isn't it funny what a resurgence they've had? It's like you know, and everyone's doing it. Obviously I want to do it too, but I haven't got my finger out on that one yet. My list is continuously huge, but this is something that I definitely want to do because they're just so good, aren't they? I adore, I mean, that rice paper isn't even properly dry, and they've stuck to it. Look at that, she says, not sticking to it. But, and it's tricky because there's stuff underneath it. But, how beautiful is that? Isn't that cool? It just adds detail. Oh, Sarah. Where have you been, Sarah? Have you been having your tea? But I just adore it. I just think that looks so, so cool. Oh, I definitely think the mystery looks better and the journey looks fabulous in his face. We're absolutely having journey in his face. I think that looks great. And then we're going to have, we'll have one of these. I might have one of the other swirly bits down near the bottom. I love these. Yeah, have a look on the website for some of... I'm not sure what we've got in the way of rub-ons. I know we've got some of them, but I'm not sure which ones we've got currently. But I know we will be getting some more in just this week. Okay, so let me just rub that one on as well. So this is just adding detail. The lovely thing is it looks like it's part of the paper, so it doesn't even look like I've added it, you know, it just looks like it's part of that design. So you just rub it on and then gently test it to see if it's stuck. If it has, gently take that backing off, like so. It is funny because our Martin's always saying that the original rub-ons were rubbish, but I used to love them. They used to be Royal Langnickel, didn't they? I loved them. I thought they were great. I don't know what he's talking about. But yeah, who else used to have them? Royal Langnickel. They were brilliant rub-ons. I adored them. I might, now it's like, do I start adding little detail to it? But I'm not, then again, that's kind of cool as well. Isn't it? Little embellishment. I don't know. With or without. I'm doing the thing. No, I'm going to go without. Actually, this one is going to be quite a minimalist page. Sometimes it's nice to have quite a minimalist page, isn't it? It's quite claw-like. Well, this, it is, isn't it? It is. It looks like almost like a dragon or something. Sort of coming into the picture, doesn't it? Into the frame. Yeah, I really like them. I think they've got beautiful movement. These beautiful decorative chips are gorgeous. They're so delicate. And I do like them just left. See, I like that as it is. I don't think that needs anything. I think that looks really, really good as is. Now, this sketch liner. Oh, that might be okay. I just want to add a little bit of black in there, because I think that's just not quite dark enough. Because it were brown that I used, I just want to add a little bit of black. That's better. I needed that to pop a bit, you see, because that was just not popping enough, was that bit. That does though, doesn't it? That pops. That's lush. What's everyone saying? I had to turn the volume up. Oh, is it that bad? Oh, it's rubbish, isn't it, ladies and gents? I kind of, don't you like autumn though? It's like, well, it's meant to be cool and calm, and it's meant to be a bit yucky now. And now it's staying in weather, isn't it? Staying in weather, or as a lot of people are doing, disappear abroad weather. But it's nice now. Now it's hibernation weather. I do wish we could have a little bit of hibernating, don't you? I'd love to be an animal that hibernated. I could really live with that. Mind you, I couldn't, could I? I'd get bored. What am I even saying? There we go. There, that's better. There, okay. See. I love him now. And this, because I've fallen out with that bit, and I had still fallen out with it, that bit, boom, absolutely makes a difference. I am looking for my white gel pen, which I can't find. Can I find? No, I can't. I do lose white gel pens very often. And your white gel pen is such a must-have, isn't it? You know, but I lose it often. Once the wasps die, what are you doing? Are you killing all the wasps? Are you on about winter because all the wasps die, so it's the best time ever? See, I don't like them, but, you know, I still am like, you know, a little Miss Pacifist when it comes to animals, even the wasps. So I can't kill them, but I don't like them. Wasps are scary, aren't they? Ooh, they all scare me. There, let's put some of these on here as well. I like that. Pop that on there. And where's my brush? Like so. Okay, now I have to decide if I want to put a sentiment on this one. And I am going to do. Now, at first, I was going to put a sentiment from, hopefully you can just see that. So it's just adding tiny little bits of detail. I am faffing really, aren't I? I probably don't need that one. Maybe I need a hand there instead. No, Leonie, you don't need the hand. So, with this one, now, I'd already cut out a sentiment. The sentiment I cut is from the pad. Which one is it from? I think it's from, let's get in closer because I can't read that. I can't remember which pad it's from, actually. I think it's, no, I can't remember. It might be the mystery. Destiny is not written in the stars, but carved by our own hands, which I thought was quite fabulous. Come on, tune into that, will you? Come on, here it is. Come on, camera, don't be slow. Because I can't tap my camera because it's my overhead, it means I just have to hope it tunes into it. You know what I mean? Sometimes it just doesn't, does it? Which is, oh, there it goes. There it goes. It takes a while, doesn't it? It takes a while to actually realise what I'm doing. But anyway, so, see, now that would be quite cool with the hand, wouldn't it? So I was tempted to put that on. However, I was also tempted to put the actual stamp on. So I might, let me pull you back a bit from my little page. So I had to get a double page spread. Because you have to do portrait with this. When you do portrait, it can be a bit tricky. See, so I could put that there, but I quite like, I could put that there. It does look quite cool. And then I could put the other sentiment there. Because my other option were leaving that page as is, which does look quite spooky, and then putting this one over here like so. But I think I'm just going to make a decision and stop faffing, because otherwise I'm going to be here till 9 o'clock at night. So I'm going to put a little bit of ink around the edge. If you do want any of these goodies again, please check the website. I know we've got quite a few of our gorgeous Stamperia goodies, especially these paper pads, which are just divine. I love these paper pads. Now I am going to use my Slap It On for this one. I'm going to use my Slap It On Thick because this is a heavier weight embellishment. So let's put my Slap It On Thick there. And then I'm just going to fold this round. And this I'm actually going to put on with a little bit of 3D foam on this one, just really for drying time. Like, if I wasn't worried about that, I would actually just use Slap It On. And I will use some Slap It On underneath just to make sure it does dry. And I'm going to pop that on like that. Oh, I do like that. Oh, I do wish I had my white gel pen though. I'm really twitching now because I wish I had my white gel pen. I haven't even got any white paint here. And then on this side, I'm going to do one of the sentiments. So I do rather like the Believe Nothing. Hold on. The sentiment on this one, believe nothing you hear and only half of what you see. I rather like that one, but I want the magic one on this one because I think that one sounds fabulous. So the magic is on this one with the beautiful broomstick. So I'm going to move that to one side because I'm not going to stamp directly on the page because there's so much going on that page. If I stamped directly on there, we'd lose it, wouldn't we? We wouldn't be able to see the actual design. So I'm going to have a look on here. Now, there might be paper on here that I want to stamp onto that basically has to be plain enough. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to see it like those. Those would be quite nice. Because some of these are lush. Some of these are quite toned down. So it means that actually I'll be able to read it and they'll look really quite cool. So I'm going to take this one. I'm definitely not stamping with black. Really in a bad mood about my black. No. And we'll go magic on that one. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You probably can't see it because I've zoomed all back out again. Hi, Leona. Oh, the wife. Oh, do you mean me telly wife? It'll be my telly wife, won't it? My telly wife is our Paula. That's my telly wife. She isn't actually my real wife. She is actually, she's very happy in a relationship actually with Daniele, who's just ridiculously perfect for her. which is absolutely adorable. Adorable. They're such a lovely, lovely, lovely couple. Well, thank you ever so much. That's really, really cute. Thank you, Stacey. Oh, that's so sweet. Any tickets left for Rugley? Oh, Patricia or Pat, I can't remember. Have a look, Pat. So, it's on. So our Craft Collective is that the one that you're on about? Is that in Rugley? That is Rugley, isn't it? Because that's near Birmingham. Have a look now to find the tickets, and I haven't got a thing for this. I haven't got a little pop-up for this one, but you have to look on the Craft Collective, but it's on our page on Funky Fossil. So our Craft Collective page to get our tickets is actually on the Funky Fossil website. So if you go on there, and then you'll be able to see. I'm not sure if we sold out. I've got a feeling there might be a couple left, Pat. I feel, but I'm not 100% sure, because our lovely Sarah Gray, Funky Fossil, she's in charge of tickets. So, but have a little look. We've also got, Pat, we've got a Craft Collective Facebook page as well. So the Craft Collective Facebook page is where we'll be advertising our Craft Collective workshops, and we've got quite a few more that we're getting organised. Oh, that's so sweet, an early birthday present. So yeah, please have a look on there, Pat. Have a look on the Funky Fossil website. Is that all right? So just put in Google Funky Fossil, and when you go on the website, you'll find at the top, the drop-down menu, you'll find the Craft Collective page. And if you find that, and then have a little look, I think you have to scroll through a few pages before you actually get to booking. And it kind of looks like it just ends with no more information. You just have to scroll to the bottom, and then it says, follow here for more information. So try that, Pat. Oh, that'd be lovely if you can join us, wouldn't it? That'd be really, really nice. Terry Kim, so happy for Paula. Yeah, me too. She's so lovely, and she deserves all the happiness in the world, because she's an absolute adorable little creature. Not that I think she wants me to call her a creature. No, she's fabulous. So yeah, she's very happy indeed, and it's so nice. I'm so pleased. She was ready for a little bit of happiness. So I'm going to use, because I want to back this, so I'm going to use some of my scrap cards. So rather than throw this away, I'm actually going to, because it needs matting and layering, but I am going to darken this. So I'm not leaving it as is. So I'm just going to mat and layer that, like so. Oh, I tell you what, guys, I'm glad I'm not driving home tonight. Now it's going darker, driving home. I hate driving home at dark. Only because I don't mind driving it dark. Although, does anybody else find it more, as you get older, harder to see in dark when you're driving? Isn't it rubbish? It's like, but my thing is on A1. Oh, I hate the A1 because there's no lights on half of it, and the road kill your seat, and it just makes me sick. I hate it. So it means I drive really slow, and it just takes me forever to drive home because I'm just so paranoid. It keeps me awake because I'm terrified, but it's horrible, innit? I hate it. So yeah, I'm so pleased I'm not driving home tonight. I'm back down Arundel tomorrow, but I don't have to rush. See, doesn't that look better? Perfect. They do sit. They are a perfect match. They are a perfect match. Isn't it funny? Some people though, they just find like that one, and it's like, oh my gosh, it couldn't be any more perfect. It's just amazing. Like they've got everything in common. It's lovely, isn't it? Absolutely lovely. Blinking lovely. Right, so that's going to pop on here like so. Okay, nearly there, guys, nearly there. And then let's bring my lovely little page. And now let me show you again where we're up to. Like that. So double page spread. So you can see now I don't want too much on this page either. So I'm going to have that one at the bottom there. See, I don't want it in the middle because I think it looks silly. I don't like it in the middle. Oh, then again, no, I changed my mind. I kind of do. Normally I go down there, but actually I kind of do. Yes, I didn't know that. What didn't you know? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, I don't know what you didn't know. Hey, hello, our lovely Charmaine. Charmaine, would you like to do a thing in Manchester as well? I'm gonna get in touch with all you lovely ladies and see if you fancy an event in Manchester. I'm getting beyond myself. I'm getting ahead of myself. That's the expression. Calm yourself down, Leonie. Walk before you can run. Blah, blah, blah. Now, last but by no means least, because I've got this open as well. This is medium for pigment. Now, this is also a Stamperia product. Okay, again, you can't see it. So, zooming in. So this, you mix it. And when you actually mix it, what's that? My wake up. I think, where am I? Yeah. Oh, I'm always all over the place, love. I don't know where I am. You can get used to it though, don't you? When you're up and down motorway. Don't really bother me that much, to be fair. And these. So I don't know if we've got any of these, but these are Stardust Metallic Pigment, and they're really, really beautiful. They're like the metal pigments. You know, quite a few companies are doing these kind of things now, and they do feel like, because they're heavier, so they actually feel like a metal pigment. I'm looking around for something to put them in again, guys. I'm doing my normal thing. I know what I can use. I can use the back of my rub-on sheet. That's what I'll use, because what I need to do is, I can't actually see it, but it's okay. I know it's there somewhere. So what I need to do is I'm going to get a relatively fine brush. That's a nice brush. Okay. And I'm going to take a little bit of the medium and stick that on there like so. Let me bring you in a little bit. There we go. So that's going to go on there like so. And then, can't find the workshops. Right, the one in Kent we haven't put on yet, Diana, because we haven't got that formulated. We haven't got that sorted. Have you found them on? As soon as I get off, I'll share the page. Is there anybody who can share the Funky Fossil link? So you go on Funky Fossil page, and then you just follow Art Inspiration. Not Art Inspirations. The thingy, Craft Collective. When you look at the Craft Collective, that's where you'll find. We've only got the one workshop on there at the minute, because the rest of them, I reckon, we'll probably have the rest of them sorted by next week. Not the camp one just yet, because we are waiting for confirmation of things before we book that. Well, we've booked it. We have booked the hall, so we're going. But we don't quite know who'll be there with us yet. So we don't want to completely announce it until we know if we've got special guests or not, if you know what I'm saying. So, but we will have more up there for you to choose from. But yeah, if you have a look, oh, thank you, Mandy. So you go on Funky Fossil, but then it's the actual, there you go, Carol's put it. So it's the Funky Fossil Craft Collective. Carol's put it. That's the one to follow. Oh, thank you, Lynn. Thank you, Ali. That's the one. So have a look at that, because that's actually the link for the actual workshop. And at the minute, it's just that one. I don't know if it's sold out. If it has sold out, I'm so sorry. But honestly, we are getting, we're literally just finalising dates. And we've finalised, I know we've finalised one that we're doing, because we've got April. We're going to finalise some in January. So it's all sort of beginning of next year now. So we've got April booked. We've got, we're going to do something in Jan. We've got things in February. There's quite a few things happening. So it is very exciting. But yeah, we need to finalise it all. Now, I know at the minute I'm doing this and you're not going to be able to see a thing. But in a minute you will. I will show you this in a few seconds. I just wanted to put some little bits of this lovely shiner. It's subtle. And actually I'm thinking I probably should use silver. But in a minute I'll show you. But it does look quite nice. And this dries permanent. So on here it will dry. So do not leave it set on your brushes, otherwise your brushes will absolutely set with this stuff. I could have done with a finer brush, it's a bit thick as this one. But there we go, sticking this on. Let's put a little bit on the magic. Definitely should have used a finer brush, look at that. Terrible, it's right chunky. There we go. And we'll put a little bit around the edge. And I will show you. A bit around there like that. And then on this page, see I've mixed quite a bit now, so I have to use it all. Obs. Just put little bits on here. That looks quite pretty actually. Oh, that does look quite pretty. Here she goes. Now there's going to be gold on everything. Because it dries permanent, you can put it on all sorts. Put it on loads of different surfaces. It's definitely going to go on the wood, but it'll dry on plastics and stuff. So it dries on your non-porous stuff. And it's well cool. Oh, that were a bit, I didn't even realise that were a bit of fluff. I'm really looking forward to workshops. And it'll be so nice working with ladies. You know, it'll be quite nice because it's not too far a drive, this one. But we are doing them down south as well. But it is nice sharing the load. And like, it's nice because we'll be able to have so many people come visit us. It's well exciting. It's well exciting. Right, okay. Let me show you this here page. Just going to scrape that on that's left. So it'll just sit on the texture. Right, put that back in water and let me show you this, because at the minute you can't see anything, could you? Could you add pigments to the gel medium? Yeah, you can, definitely. The reason I'm using that is because it does dry permanent and it goes on all sorts. Hopefully, can you see that in the light? Oh, I'm catching my own light this time. I wonder. Let me turn this light on this time. My overhead. Let me turn my overhead on, darlings. Bear with. There's the button. There it is. Now let's see. Oh, yeah. You saw it then, didn't you? I think. The cobweb. Doobie-doobie-doo. Yes, you can see it a bit, can't you? Yeah, you can. It's lovely stuff, is that? It's well nice. Really nice pigments. And they come in all different colours. And can you see it on the page there? That's really nice because it hits the texture, especially like where the ink's dark, so it looks really, really cool. And that, I might do some more splatters, that's all I'm going to do. And then I'm going to call that finished, because I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, definitely subscribe to our newsletters, join our Facebook pages, join, our newsletters are always the best place to go, because that newsletters are where we we obviously have our newsletter, and then of course we are having the, where's my paintbrush gone? Our newsletter for what we call Craft Collective. But yeah, if you join our Art Inspirations newsletter, we'll always let you know when those workshops are. So as soon as they're launched, we'll be able to let you know. So definitely join up for our newsletter. We don't send much stuff out, so you won't get bombarded. If anything, we absolutely do not send enough stuff out, to be fair. We're not very good at that. But join our newsletter, you won't get bombarded with stuff. We'll only send one out. If we're good, we send 2 out a week, but normally it's 1. So yeah, you won't get bombarded. But at least when we do launch the workshops, then you'll get to know quick, sharp, so you can get in there. And honestly, we've got loads coming up next year. There's loads. So yeah, do watch out for those. And we've also got our first ever spree, and that's going to be exciting. We're doing it Our Steph has asked if we want to do it on the Highlight Crafts Facebook page. So the collective, isn't that cool? The collective are all going to visit Highlight Crafts because she's got a couple of studios down there. So she's ever so good. She's going to help us. She's going to like set it all up for us and everything. So I'm really, really looking forward to that. So that will be good as well, because it will be me, our Sarah and our Erica for that one, doing that. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. And we'll have 3 hours, and that's on the 25th of November. So put that one in. And again, I will send you links and everything, and we will put it in the page. We'll put it on the newsletter and let you know. See, in it, I love splodges and dots. They make such a difference, don't they? I mean, sometimes I get a bit carried away, probably a bit too many. It looks like it's in a snowstorm, but I love it. Let me show you this nice and up close. Let me just get rid of that paint so I don't ruin my nice shirt. Doobie-doobie-doo, like so. Tidy. I haven't ruined it. Not that you'd notice, because luckily, because it's like starry, a bit of paint splatter would just look like extra stars, wouldn't it? There you go. So, isn't that pretty? And doesn't it look like it's meant to be like that? Like with the cobwebs, the page, and then that's the main page. Isn't it cool? See, don't the splatters look good? Splatters finish any page off, don't they? I'm now thinking I need to put a drop shadow on that. I'm not doing that. I am doing that now. Oh, Leona, you drive me mad. Let me just find my pencil, because otherwise it'll bug me. We can't have that now, can we, guys and gals? It'll bug me. There we go. Nice and quick. Put a bit of pencil on it. And then get me good old water brush. I looked at it and I'm like, oh no, that needs a drop shadow. Oh no. I need to sort that out. There we go. Pop a little cheeky drop shadow. And then that under there, like that. That's better. That makes me feel better. That was needed, folks. Drop shadows are the answer to all our problems. There you go. Perfect. Boom. Don't it look good? He's nice and spooky. That's my wonderful journey page with a little bit of magic. I hope you like that, everybody. You can't beat our Charmaine a good splat. For sure. For sure, our Charmaine. Yeah, Charmaine. Never using that trolley again today. Brilliant. Anyway, guys, thank you ever so much. Was there any questions that I missed? Doobie-doobie-doo. Oh, there's so many thingies. There's so many messages. Oh, you lot are so nice. You have a right nice chat, don't you? So lovely. I can't see cues, so I think I'm okay. It does make me giggle. Because sometimes I just see a little bit like, hate it. But you're on about driving in the dark, not my page. Oh, I saw a cue. When will you let us know about Manchester Workshop? Hey, the queues work, don't they, Pam? The queues work. I saw that. Right, we will let you know as soon as we booked it. So with the Manchester one, I need to get the prices off them because they didn't give me price there and then. So I need to get the prices, and as soon as we got the prices, then we can go through and sort the dates out. So as soon as we've done that, Pam, we'll let you know. But we're hoping they'll do the emails. We'll get all the emails sorted tomorrow so we can get the prices, and we know what dates we're kind of looking at. So and what we're thinking as well, I don't know about you guys, but of doing some midweek as well, because thing is, like, you know, if it's every weekend it gets a bit tricky then. So we're thinking like trying midweek ones as well, but I'm not sure if people can do that. But yeah, we will, again, join that newsletter, join our Art Inspirations newsletter. And what we'll do is, as soon as we've got them dates, I'll put them on here. We'll send them out from Craft Collective. We'll put them on the Craft Collective Facebook page. but we'll also put them out to all our Art Inspiration followers. So yeah, join our newsletter. That's the best bet to get our information first. What's the difference between a scrapbook and a craft journal? Well, scrapbooks, do you know what? I suppose the definition has changed over the years, hasn't it? Because scrapbooks, do you remember scrapbooks were it Victorians? It was, wasn't it? And they used to do the paper scraps. Do you remember the paper scraps you could buy, the Victorian paper scraps, and they used to stick them in? And that was the scrapbook. And then it kind of went into more photos, because then we had like all the scrapbooking stuff. So that's kind of, but realistically, things cross over. But that's kind of what I think about. So scrapbooking is more like photos. So it's almost like your memory book for scrapbooking, same. And then a craft journal, this is what I call my art journal. And with this is more whatever I want it to be. So some people will write in their journals, some people just use it for crafting, some people will just use it for experimenting. It's just really free. And well, it can be, and it's whatever you want it to be. Like, you might be stapling things in, it might be, collages. Oh, it's whatever you need it to be. But that's kind of the difference. But yeah, I mean, these days things just cross over all the time, don't they? But yeah, that's how I think of it anyway. Oh, did we have slap it on thick? Fabulous. You faff never. I know, right? I am such a faffer. Oh, I think I'm at the beginning. Oh no, it just won't let me load anymore. That's rude. Well, the scrapbooks have photos. There are, Ali's on it. Journals can have swears and doodles. Ali, you're after me art there. Yeah, that's absolutely hilarious. Oh, thank you, everybody. Yeah, job lot of the Victorian scraps. They were well cool, weren't they? Bought over years and decided to. I tell you what though, Lynn, like with those scraps, you can always chop their heads off and stuff and sort of put a dog's head on instead and stuff. You know what I mean? Like, really mix it up, make them bizarre. I had the scraps. Yeah, I quite like them. I think they look quite fabulous. Oh, lovely Nicola. Oh, Nicola, I still didn't listen to them messages yesterday. I need to do that. I can't listen to them when I'm in car though, because I can't hear because my car's stupid. Lovely Nicola. I was thinking of you as well the other day. Anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you. As ever, it's been absolutely lovely having your company. Really enjoyed it. I am going to yawn because I'm yawning. Look. Oh, look at that. Isn't that brilliant? That's called my yawning panel. So everybody, thank you ever so much. Obviously tonight for our 24 hours, our deal is the 20% off Stamperia. So do have a little perusal on our website, see if there's anything you absolutely need. You never know. And yeah, do register for our wonderful newsletters, because that's where you're going to find out everything that we're doing. And we have got a lot coming up with the workshops, with the sprees, and this other obsession I've now got. We're doing an event in the Manchester, so do watch out for that, because we have got loads more coming up. But thank you ever so much. Thank you, our lovely Mandy, for sharing all the links as ever. And I know our Mandy will be getting her parcel sent out to you super quick, because Mandy is always on it. So yeah, if you have ordered anything, you'll be getting those goodies definitely this week, because she's on it. Thank you ever so much, everybody. You take care, stay warm, stay safe, stay nice and cosy. And you lot are on your holidays. Have a lovely time. Don't get sunburnt. Right, guys, I'll see you on telly. I'm back on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday this week. I'm on the absolutely dreaded evil earlies, but I can't whinge. I'm in Wednesday, that's a lovely day. I'm only on earlies Thursday, Friday. I cannot whinge, can I? 2 days. Leonie, sort yourself out. Right, have a lovely